In lesson number 3 in Tally, I taught you how do you do the entry in Tally about indirect expense. Today I'll be teaching you about how do you create the ledger in Tally about your fixed assets, and also I'll be teaching you the entry in Tally about depreciation. So let us open Tally, and the file which I have opened, this file of mine, which is my current file, that is Social Company Private Limited. So this is my file. So if you see my balance sheet, you can just come to my balance sheet, enter, and you can press Alt F1. So when you press this button called as Alt F1, it will give me the full details. So whereas you can see my capital account and my cash in hand and bank account also. So this is the balance sheet of mine. Now the next entry that we have to do is called as your fixed assets. Now as you can see that I have got let's see what is fixed assets. First of all, when you start the company you require fixed assets. Like for example, I've given land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, vehicles, AC, computers, printers. So all those things comes in your fixed assets, and these are the names of the company from where are you buying. They are your suppliers, and this is the amount 7 lakhs you have to your company, that is my company name is Social and Company. So my company has to pay 7 lakhs to Hirandani, 5 lakhs to L&T, 2 lakhs to Concert Private Limited, and 3 lakhs to Site Service. So if you want to do entry of this of your fixed assets, so this is how you go about it. Now when you're doing the entry of your fixed assets, you have to come here, charts of accounts, because I've got more than one ledgers are there. If there's only one, you can go for create. You can just come to charts of accounts, ledgers, and press Alt H. Come to this option of yours called as multiple create, and then over here instead of all items, just press spacebar and press F. F stands for fixed assets. Enter. Now my first one is land and building, so you just write down here like this, land and building. Enter. And now here you have to put the amount, that is at 7 lakhs. So you write 7 lakhs here. Enter. In the opening balance, it will show you debit. Nothing has to be done here. Just press enter. Okay, spelling mistake I made. Let's say back. Okay, land. Okay, enter. Debit. Enter. Next is plant and machinery. So just write down here plant and machinery. Enter. Fixed assets. Amount is 5 lakhs. So type 5 lakhs. Enter. Debit will come. Enter. After that we have furniture and fixtures. So just write down here furniture and fixtures. Enter. Amount is 2 lakhs. Enter. Then the next one is your vehicles. So you write down your vehicles. Enter. Vehicles is 3 lakhs. Enter. So this is my fixed assets entry I have done. Now once you done this, you can press enter. It asks you, do you want to save it? You press yes. Now the name of the company also you have to enter. That's why this entry, what I'm doing is, it is actually called as a double entry. Now why I'm saying double entry? Because I have done for your fixed assets, so now I have to do it for my sundry creditors. That is my sundry, that is my Hirandani Private Limited, L&T, Concept. They are your suppliers. So for that, once you have, see, I'm already in my that screen. Just press again Ctrl H, multiple create, multiple ledgers mine. Alt H, multiple create. Now here instead of all items, again you press sundry creditors, just type S, just come down like this, sundry creditors, enter. The first name is Hirandani Private Limited, so just write down here Hirandani. So this is the name, Hirandani Private Limited, that is your supplier. Enter. Amount, you will type the same thing, 7 lakhs. So when you press 7 lakhs and you press enter, it gives you an option credit. Okay. Now this 7 lakhs, if your company is saying that we will pay it on credit, that is after 10 days we will pay. So then what happens is after that option comes credit me, enter when you press, you get a screen like this. Now date anyhow I cannot change, so it's still whatever date is there, that let it be there. Enter. Here you can write the name of the company. If you are saying that your company is paying after 10 days, I'm just writing the name of the company. Enter. Here you have to type 10 days. So what happens is, from this date, 10 days means you have to pay it on 10th April, like that will show you. But if they tell you that on the same day we are paying the day, then you don't have to do anything over here. Just leave it blank. The screen that you have, you can leave it blank. At the moment I'm just saying that your company is will be paying this money after 10 days. So I've said 10 days. Enter, enter, enter. The next one is L&T. So just write down here like this, L&T. Enter, Sunday creditors. Next one is 5 lakhs. I'll write 5 lakhs. So now I'm saying that this money you will paying on the day you buy this thing, that day only you're paying it. I'm not saying they're on credit anything. I'll just written 5 lakhs over here. Enter, enter. Here nothing will come. Just press enter, enter. Next one is your Concept Private Limited. So just write down your Concept Private Limited. Enter. Amount is 2 lakhs. Enter, 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 enter. And last one is your Sai Service Private Limited. Amount is 3 lakhs. So once you're done with this, you can press enter, 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 and save it. Enter and save it. Yes. So once this is done, you can check it out. Escape, you press escape. Come to your main screen and come over here, balance sheet. You can press B for balance sheet. Alt F1. So here you have the name called as Sundry Creditors. And if you go to your right side, fixed assets. See, furniture and fixtures, land and building, plant and machinery, vehicles. But if I go then if I press enter, I will not be able to make the changes because I have made the entry in my opening balance. So if in case you made a mistake, escape, escape. Similar thing if you come down here also, Sundry Creditors, enter. So this is my Sundry Creditors. So if I go there and press enter, I will not be able to make the changes because I have done in my opening balance the amount. So for that you have to come here, alter, ledger. In case you made a mistake in concept or furniture, wherever you made a mistake, just go there, enter. So the screen gets open, enter, 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 and you can press enter, enter, and come down to your amount column, and then you can make the changes. Once you make the changes, you can press enter, 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 and then you can save it. Yes. Then escape, escape. Just escape. If you want more escape, you press, it will tell you, do you want to quit? At the moment I don't want to quit, so I'll say no. Okay. So that was about fixed assets key entry, how you can do it and how you can check it. Then my next entry was about my depreciation. Now what do you mean by depreciation? Depreciation is nothing but gradual decrease in the value of fixed assets. Like for example, if you are buying a building and you bought this building in the year June 1st 2017, the cost of the building was 2 lakhs and the building life is 20 years. So if I say that this building depreciation is 5% and this depreciation is not fixed by your company, it is fixed by the government of India, and every time it changes. When budget comes, it changes. So this 2 lakhs, when I multiply with 5%, you get 10,000. This 10,000 you can keep it aside later if your company wants to do some repairing work, so you can use this money for that. So that's why we use this option of yours called as depreciation. And depreciation entry has to be done in journal. Now what is this journal? Journal means all transaction where cash and bank is not involved. In this entry of yours depreciation, in this my cash is also not involved and my bank is also not involved. So this entry has to be entered in journal. Here we have to do some calculations. This is the depreciation percentage. This is fixed by the government of India. Land and building is 10%. This 7 lakhs you have to multiply 10%. Plant and machinery is 5 lakhs, that has to be multiplied 5%. Furnitures is 2 lakhs, 10%. Vehicles is 3 lakhs, 15%. So there are two ways how you can do the calculation in Tally. So I'll show you the two ways which you can do it. See, this is the first way. First of all, you come to voucher and press F7. F7 stands for journal. Can use your mouse. If you're using a mouse, you can click on F7, or if you're trying with a keyboard, then you can press F7 from your keyboard. So when you press this button of yours called as F7, so what happens when you click on this button F7? So you get this screen. See, you can see journal is come. Now here you have to create one ledger first called as depreciation. You press Alt C and write down your depreciation, and depreciation will go under indirect expense. So you just put it under this ledger called as indirect expense. Enter. Rest of the things, nothing has to be done. Just save it. Control A. Okay. This is the one way you can do if you want to do the calculation. Now 7 lakhs you have to multiply with 10%. So once you can see this cursor is blinking over here, you can press this key of yours, Control N. N stands for calculation. So you get a screen like this, calculator. So you just type this amount, 7 lakhs. That you have to multiply. This star is multiplication, and write down your 10 and this percent sign. Enter. So that should give you this amount, 70,000. Now this amount you have to type it over here. You have to use your mouse. Just click my mouse and type your 70,000. So that is the value which you have to type there. Enter. Here says debit. Just write credit over here. Enter. This is regarding what I am doing, land and building. So just write L and come down your land and building. Enter. 70,000, 70,000. Enter. Narration you say here, being depreciation for land and building for 10%. So like that narration you can type it over here. Enter. And then you can say yes. This is one way of doing it, the calculation if you're doing. If you're doing the second way, the other way, so then what you do is just again press depreciation first. Now instead of pressing Control N, see my cursor is over here. Instead of pressing Control N, you press Alt C. Alt C is mostly it is for creating a ledger. But when I press Alt C now, my cursor gets blinked over here like this, down below, and amount is 5 lakhs. So you write 5 lakhs. That you multiply that with 5%. Enter. So when I press enter, automatically this amount will be reflected over here. I don't have to use your mouse to click and all those things. Enter. See. Then again say credit. Enter. This is regarding what I'm doing, plant and machinery. So you just press P and come here, plant and machinery. Enter. Enter. And narration you can write down here, being. Or you can also press Control R. Just change this thing, this last part. Instead of land and building, you just have to write here plant and machinery for 5%, and then you can press enter. Yes. So my second entry of depreciation is done. Again third depreciation again you can press Alt C. Now the value is how much, 2 lakhs. So you write 2 lakhs over here. That you multiply that with 10%. Enter. Again credit, enter. This is regarding what I'm doing, furniture and fixtures. Enter. Enter. Narration, press Control R. Just remove this last part, plant and machinery, remove there and put over here furniture and fixtures for 10%. Enter. Yes. Then last one is vehicles. Again you press depreciation. Again Alt C. If I press Alt C, what happens is I don't have to type it, click and type it, so it automatically gets reflected over there. So amount is 3 lakhs. That you multiply that with 15%. Enter. That gives you 45,000. Credit me, enter, and then vehicles. Enter. Enter. Control R. Let's remove this last part and type over there vehicles. Then enter. Yes. So once you have done with everything, you can press escape, come out of the screen. Yes. So if you want to check these entries, what you have done so far, balance sheet, you can come, enter, press Alt F1 for your full details. So as you can see over here, see furniture and fixtures is showing me 1,80,000 at the moment here. Enter if you press, enter, see 2 lakhs is your purchase price and 20,000 is your depreciation. Enter if you press. I can change also in case you made a mistake, you can change. For example, if I go back to my vehicles, I made some mistake here. Vehicles, you can come see 3 lakhs is your price and 45,000 is your depreciation. I'll just press enter. I forgot to type the percentage over here, so I will just go back and enter. Come, use your right arrow key and type over here being depreciation for vehicles for 15%, and then enter, and then yes. So like that you can do these entries. You have what we have done, so what I've done. So this is how you have to do it actually. Okay, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.